How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have an awesome new build today for you guys, and that is rebuilding the RX-782. But this time we're going to be customizing it and utilizing these bubble straws here to do a custom so we can put more body armor onto the RX-782. So for this build, we're going to reuse this RX-782. This is a new one that I bought since we already built one, but this time we're going to customize it by painting it, putting in custom parts onto the RX-782 so that we can make it look like a little bulkier with extra armor onto the RX-782. We're also utilizing this diorama piece here, which is a hanger base that I got at my local store, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to add this to include with the RX-782. So I can give you guys a quick sneak peek with the current RX-782. So the next step for this build is basically we need to build this RX-782 and then show you guys how you guys can utilize these bubble straws that you have at home or any extras to build extra armor pieces on the RX-782. So let's go ahead and build the RX-782 stock build. Alright guys, so you can see full of screws here. It's going to take a while, so we're going to cut everything out. We're going to build the stock RX-782, and then we will to see what we need to do to add in all the extra bits to add in the bubble straws to make the extra armor. So let's go ahead and start building. So you probably can see I finished the build. It did take a while. It's been brutally hot here in the West Coast. I know for other countries it might be hotter, but for me it was really too hot for me. So it did take me a few days just to complete this kit. I finally built everything together, so we have them all different pieces. So we're gonna assemble it together piece by piece, and then after that we're gonna work on utilizing this bubble straw to customize it, to put some extra armor placing, to put some armor plating onto it. So it's like, in a sense, it's like this tank. You know, the M1 Abrams have extra exterior armor to prevent any, like, you know, anti-missiles or anti-RPGs on it. So we're gonna do something very similar. So I have here is the torso or the chest piece. So I'm gonna show you guys. I already started adding a little bit of the straw. So this is a preview. So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is just cut out the straw and cut it to a certain size to put onto the kit and then glue it. But first, we're gonna assemble it together so that you can see what we want, and then after that, we're able to put everything together. So let's get throwing away this first, and then let's start assembling the Gundam. Here you go. Here's the stock build, and here's the original build that I did before. You see it's colored. So this one's painted and this one's stock. You can tell the difference. It's really drastic difference because this one's more shiny and this one's more matte and has a darker tone of color, and this one has a brighter tone of color. So it looks more like a toy, and this one looks more like something like a military vehicle. So you can see why we're gonna customize it. But for this one, this is just stock build, no customization, mostly just paint, and other than that, it's just customized for the lights. We're gonna do the same to this one here. We're gonna customize it though. So we're gonna add the lights and everything, and we're gonna add in some of the straw pieces that we're gonna do. So utilizing this bubble straw here to add in some customized plated armor on this kit. We're gonna move this away and start working on the bubble straw. So we're gonna actually cut this, probably a section of it off first, so that we can have some, we don't have to cut everything out. So here's the straw, we're gonna cut out a piece from the straw. So with the straw, you can see it's curled up. So we're gonna cut this. Now we have a sheet of straw, basically, sheet of plastic. I know it's gonna be hard to kind of like cut. So I have a ruler ready. And we're going to cut up some pieces. So I'm gonna make this into a straight piece. So use your X-Acto knife. There you go. So here I got the extra piece customized on, so I just glued it. So you have to utilize like Tamiya cement glue, and we'll glue onto here. So you can see it's not part of the part, get extra part, and this one the back doesn't, so you have to add one to the back. But this one gives it a little bit more accent, a little bit of body armor here to protect it, and we're gonna do it on the back too. So we're gonna have to do it by both arms, and then we're also gonna put some up here in the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish customizing a little bit and then show you guys kind of the end results of what I have of the customization. Alright guys, so here's an update. So we finished putting on the plated armor. So we got some on the shoulder pieces up here, down here into the chest plates. Got some on the mid shoulders. Then we got some on the feet. And also we got some on the knees, and lastly on the shield. So this is the customization. So here's a comparison. No customization and a little bit of customization right here. I think it's pretty cool to add a little bit of armor pieces there. I mean, it's not like crazy amount. It'd be cool to be able to like put on another backpack, but I think adding these little bit of armor pieces does make the ARC-782 look a little cooler. In a sense, it's like adding some plated armor. You know, after battle, we found out that, or the ARC-718 found out that they needed more plated armor, and then we just added it like that. So I think it's pretty good for what it is right now. And then we're gonna paint it so it's gonna match color. So I know it's gonna look ugly right now. It's like, why is it a different color? But once we get it painted, it should look a lot better. So I think it looks pretty good. Pretty simple to use. It's just some Boba straws, but there is an issue there. It does curve, so it does like kind of harder. You have to hold it down for a longer time. But if you get a flat piece of styrene or plastic, then it's a lot easier. But if you only have Boba straws in your arsenal, then either way is pretty good. So I want to show you guys the progress right now. So next step is to take everything apart and then start painting. So this is going to be a full day of painting, and we're going to finish painting all the parts of the Gundam, and then we should start be able to assemble it and also add in the electronics. So let's get painting. And as always, to always remember to wear protective gear, and this is to help us protect us from all the paint fumes. Snug and tight, ready to go. So I finished painting all the parts. You can see they're all bagged up. So we have the grays here, got the blues, and lastly, we got the whites. So we customized all the pieces. So for example, on this ARC-782, this is the original. We customized all the red pieces to be blue and also the yellow pieces to be gray. So hopefully that makes the kit look a lot cooler rather than having so many colors. I think it's just too much going on, so that's why I customized it to be blue, white, and gray. That's mostly it. And these are like bagged up like Legos, so we're gonna build these like Legos in a second, and then we're also gonna add in the LEDs, and then lastly we're gonna build the diorama. So we're gonna be building this, and then we're gonna place it onto this wooden base here, and then all we have to do is just paint it. And then also I want to put the core fire around here, and then that could be part of the kit. Awesome LEDs to the hanger base, so that looks like it's turned on. And then yeah, I think that should be a completed build. We kind of have to like glue this on or kind of bolt it down onto the base. We should be able to put some wires so that we can hook up to the RX-782. So now let's get started on building the RX-782. All right guys, I want to show you guys an update. So finished building the head and the torso and also the backpack, and all the LEDs are in. It's all connected to this little plug here, and then it should turn on the eyes and also the thrusters. So here it is. So I'm gonna plug it in. So here it is. Basically the eyes are done and also the thrusters here. So everything's connected. Oh, the thing came off, but so this is done. Looks pretty good. Everything's going well. I did have an issue before. One of the LEDs actually stopped working for some reason. Not sure why, but other than that, everything's good right now. So I'm gonna finish everything and then we should have fully built RX-782 that lights up. All right guys, so it's been a few weeks. So it took me around a month to complete this build. So it did take a while. So here's the final update of the custom RX-782. So we finally finished painting the core fighter, custom RX-782, this blue, white, and gray color scheme. And also we built this hanger-based diorama to go along with it. And I think it's super cool that we had this because I think this is a great way to kind of complement the original build I have, which is the Sortie RX-782. And that's like the first Gundam build I did, but then this is more of a custom one. So this was pretty cool because we utilized these Boba straws that you can get, you know, at your Boba shops, and it's just laying around, or you have any extra. Then I added those pieces onto the RX-782, which gave it a little bit armor pieces and also my customized build to it. And I also think that this build was pretty cool because since this makes it so that you can make your own custom Gundam, and also that it pertains to you and your favorite colors or how you want it to look like. So I think this build was pretty awesome if you guys are looking into building Gundams, and this would be something that you should take a look at. Maybe look into the entry grade or the high grades, since those are easier to build rather than real grades. It did take a lot of time, and there's tons of pieces that took forever to paint and stuff like that. But I think overall, if you're really going for a custom build or you just want to try something new, then I highly recommend this kit. So overall, I think this is great for as my first custom build, and in a sense it was pretty cool. And when the lights are on, it looks pretty awesome. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like with the lights on, and then you guys let me know what you guys think of the build. All right guys, are you ready for a custom RX-782 with the lights on? So in 3, 2, 1, boom. We got the custom RX-782 with the lights on. So we got the LEDs on the top, we got the white one, the green one, we got the eyes lit up, the gun canyon, and also the thrusters. Overall, it turned out pretty cool and looks super awesome. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. And with that guys, I'm gonna show you guys a quick montage, and hope you guys enjoyed today's build. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next build.